Alright guys, today we're going to talk about Information System Security Officer work in Patuxent, Maryland. Before I start, you should know that first of all, my name is Bruce and I have a course. If you're interested in getting into cybersecurity and want to know how I've been able to do this and how I get all these opportunities like week by week by week and sometimes daily, then you got to follow me on my site, and I'm going to put it in the description below. I have a course on how I've been able to do this for many years. I also have another course on how to do this remotely, how to do remote work, how I've been able to find it. It's rare, but you can find it if you use the stuff that I've used. I've been able to use it for years. It's worked for me, so that's why I went ahead and created a course for it. It's not expensive. It's only 30 bucks if you're interested in doing that. So let's get into this. So let's start from the top here. It says, my name is Takshi, and I am an IT recruiter at eTalent Network. We are the fastest growing staffing blah 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 in the United States, and let's just get into this. So the job title, if you don't watch these on a regular basis, I would highly encourage you, if you're trying to get into this field, if you have a resume, if you have experience, you can actually go ahead and contact these people and say, hey, Takshi at eTalent Network, the email's here, it's below. You can just go ahead and get the email and say, here's my resume. I'm interested in getting a job. I've been on the help desk for 15 years. I've got a Security Plus certification. I've got a bachelor's degree in this or that. Do you have any positions for me? And these guys will put you on their list, and you will get tons of emails from them. So that's just one option that you can use. Let's keep going. This is located in Patuxent River, Maryland. It's a full-time position. You have to have an active interim secret clearance, and they're looking for you to have a certification of an IAT level 2, which is like a Security Plus or maybe a CEH, or an IAM level 2 certification. Isn't that the same thing? Oh, management, IAM level 2 or an IAT level 2, which Security Plus covers both of those if I'm not mistaken. Alright, job description. What do they want you to do? They want you to demonstrate a subject matter expertise. They want you to demonstrate subject matter expertise. They want you to demonstrate subject matter expertise in DoD Information Assurance Certification Accreditation Process, DIACAP, which they don't really call it DIACAP anymore. They call it Risk Management Framework now. So if you happen to know that, if you happen to be in this field, this is a great opportunity. If you happen to be in the Maryland area, could be a great opportunity for you. Ensure information system security applications and security policies, procedures. Got this ensured. Wait, what are we doing here? Ensure the system security applications, policies, procedures. Ensure are followed. Okay. Ensure information system security application security policy procedures are followed. That usually means that you're an information system security officer working with system security administrators to follow certain guidelines, such as the Security Technical Implementation Guides, or the STIGs. And basically a STIG is like an instruction of how to secure Red Hat Linux servers, or how to secure a Windows 10 system, or how to secure Windows Server 2012 release Service Pack 3 or whatever it is. So it walks you through how to do it. It's not easy, and there's a lot to it. So the organization, if the organization has their stuff together, then they have baselines, they have gold discs, and they have different things to make their life easier to control the baseline. But 9 times out of 10, they don't. So they have an information system security officer to document what's going on with the whole environment. And that's why you have to document it in here, making sure it's followed by working closely with people within the organization. All right, let's keep going here. You're going to develop, implement system security plans, and control implementation, system requirements, and testing procedures. And normally, like I said, you're going to work with other people to gather information that you need for the system security plan. You could be the person writing the system security plan, but you're not the subject matter expert necessarily on this or that server. You're not the subject matter expert. You're not the guy logging into the system daily to make sure that the patches are up to date or whatever. But you are on the team that makes sure that those things are being followed on a day-to-day basis. Okay, let's keep going. Conduct information system security assessments and validations. That means you might be part of the team that makes sure that, say, the audit logs are turned on, or multi-factor authentication are turned on, or making sure that the physical security is implemented on the system. Systems in a secure environment, controlled environment. Things like that is what you would do. Another thing you could do is be a part of the scanning team. In some cases, the information system security officer actually does the scanning. It really depends on how the organization wants to handle it. All right, so last one is provide security recommendations and remediation actions to clients to ensure information security compliance is met, and a plan of action and milestone is defined accordingly. So you're going to be doing POAMs, or plan of action and milestones. This is, in some cases, if you have a large environment especially, this can become, POAMs can become your whole job. Like, that's all you do is manage POAMs. And POAM, if you didn't know, I have another video if you want to go check out like an overview of POAMs. I'm gonna expand on it in a course, and I'm going to expand on it on YouTube eventually. I'll get back to that. But a plan of action and milestone is essentially, let's say you have 100 computers on your network that you manage for the system called Paper One, right? The whole system, all the 100 systems within, all the 100 computers and servers within this project are called Paper One, and Paper One, it manages a satellite system that's in orbit, close orbit around the Earth. Around the moon or whatever. And Paper One, you have to make sure all of the vulnerabilities are met. So there's patches that come out for Windows every Tuesday, and you got to patch those systems. But let's say there's one server that can't be patched immediately. In fact, it's going to take 3 months to patch that server because it's old, and you actually have to replace it. Patching won't do it anymore. You have to replace the server. That means you got to order the server. You got to get the funds to order the server. When the server gets in, you've got to put all the patches on it and configure it to be integrated within the Paper One system, which means it has to have shared drives with this or that system. There's lots of configuration you have to do. Plus, you have to do the patching on that Paper One server. All that said, after all of that, you have to make sure you test it to make sure it works before you get rid of the old system. With all of that, it's going to take you 3 to 4 months to actually bring in that new system. So you can't immediately remediate or patch the system. It's not a quick fix. So that's where a plan of action and milestone comes in. And what you do is you're going to plan out. It's just like the description of the name. The description is in the name. You're going to plan all the actions that it's going to take with milestones. Milestones being like, okay, on month 1, we're going to order the system. On month 2, we're going to configure the system. On month 3, it's configured, but now we have to soak it. We have to test it, make sure it works. And then on month 4, we're going to take, if it works, everything's working, the testing's good, we're going to take out the old system that has the vulnerabilities, and we're going to establish the new one. That's plan of action and milestone. You would describe all of those things in a plan of action and milestone document. That's it, guys. I hope that this was fruitful for you. If you are interested in this position or other positions, go ahead and check out my whole Rolodex of all the videos I've done on these positions. You can also check out my courses if you're interested in that. If you're interested in actually getting into cybersecurity, go ahead and check them out in the description below. It's a little link there. Signing up is free, and you can, when I start a newsletter and all the new information I'm going to start putting on there on a regular basis, you can get access to all of that. That's it, guys. I'm out of here.